And that's the only thing that this family needs at present. Let Sridevi rest in peace. It's been 3 agonizing days for them cooped up in this house. They are hearing all sorts of things. Finally give them closure. The facts that we have put out, finally tomorrow there's going to be the funeral of Sridevi as well. Good evening, I'm Padmaja Joshi. Thanks very much for having joined us on this special broadcast of People's Court. Let's take you through the 6 developments, the big ones that we know of as of now. The 6th developments, chartered flight carrying Sridevi's mortal remains is now on its way to Mumbai. The flight is expected to land at 9:30. Husband Bonnie Kapoor and stepson Arjun Kapoor are accompanying the mortal remains of Sridevi back to India. Sridevi's body will be taken to her home Green Acres in Lokhandwala, and a condolence meeting will be held between 9:30 a.m. and 12 noon tomorrow. Fans, friends and family can come and pay their respects. The cremation finally will be held a little after that at 3:30 in the afternoon. It will be a gathering that will be only of close friends and of course family. This after the Dubai prosecution ordered the release of Sridevi's body. The police handed over clearance letters to the Kapoor family and the MEA, the Consulate General in Dubai. The body was subsequently sent for embalming and now it's on its way back to Mumbai. But, and here is what is most important, the prosecutor's office in Dubai has denied any wrongdoing whatsoever. So yes, let's just put a lid on all the conspiracy theories, the murder speculation, the foul play rumors. Nothing untoward in this death probe. The case stands closed, says the prosecutor's office. And for all of those still wondering, the prosecutor's office has said on record that the medical report shows cause of death as drowning after Sridevi lost consciousness. We can speak only for ourselves, and I can tell you on India Today we've tried to stick only to the facts, which is why instead of believing in WhatsApp forwards or information that's filtered down, we have reported from the ground, and we get you today as well all the developments right here from the ground in Mumbai, where I am right now, and my colleague, India Today's executive editor Gaurav Sawant, is reporting live from Dubai as well. He, ahead on the show, Gaurav, I'm going to ask you about what the probe finally found and why was it deemed to be closed. But I want to bring in Mayuresh at this point. There was
aim, because you can see right now also the preparations are in their last stage. They have created a separate gate for the fans and the common people, and another separate gate for the celebrities to go inside. The common people have to go through these barricades with the security check. So right now they are doing this kind of last minute preparation and the arrangement. That's why they have made this slight change. And as we all know that from past 3 to 4 days, the mortal remains of Sridevi is at Dubai. Not the complete entire family is not there. Entire family is here. Only few people are there. So the family has decided that the mortal remains they will keep the mortal remains till 9 a.m. At the Green Acres, where Sridevi was living with her 2 daughters and Bonnie Kapoor. And after that, they will bring them to the Celebrations Club, where the preparations are in the last stage. Back to you, Padmaja.
And it's very important that, the fans really do get to pay their final respect. And even here at the house of Bonnie Kapoor, just see the number of people who have turned up, and this is not all the media. You see all of those phones which have been held up for a picture. Every time someone comes in, a family member, someone from the film fraternity, largely you see this entire crowd which has gathered around one car. There's this sudden scrum and everyone runs towards it, and you've got these phones which suddenly all of them come out and an attempt at a picture is made. So this is pretty much what we've seen over the last 3 days as well. Let me quickly bring in Pia Hingorani, who has been in fact in touch with YRF, which has been communicating on behalf of the family. Gaurav continues to be with us. Pia, what is the latest that you're hearing from YRF and the family? They also put out a statement in the evening today.
Well, absolutely, Padmaja. The statement clearly says that, the fans and all the people who've travelled across India just to get a last glimpse of the actress will be allowed to pay tribute to her, will be allowed to see her her mortal remains, and that itself is very heartening for all of them. And post that, at around 3:30 p.m, she will be taken for cremation at the crematorium next to Pawan Hans. So we can see that they've planned out the entire day in such a way that right from the film personalities to the common people to everyone just get that last glimpse of the iconic actress. And of course, we've been standing outside Anil Kapoor's house, where we've seen a host of film celebrities, right from Kamal Hassan to Rajnikant to Shah Rukh Khan, Rekha, and all Wahida Rahman this morning as well. So a lot of celebrities have been coming to meet the daughters, Khushi and Janvi, who are present at Anil Kapoor's house for the past 3 days. And they are coming in and, just to grieve along with the family, to pay their condolences. In fact, we met Kamal Hassan at the airport this morning, who is leaving for Chennai, but he promised that he will be back when required by the family.
Right.
And everyone has been there and stood like a rock for all of them.
Absolutely. So the film industry has already come and paid their condolences. Now they just want the family to be left alone in the final few hours along with Sridevi once she is back. Gaurav, it was a very terse statement which was put out ultimately by the prosecutor's office, where they said the case stands closed. On what basis? What convinced them that all this rumor mongering about possible foul play, all of it was to be dismissed?
Absolutely, very, very professional, aspect of investigations. I met and I spoke to Vipul, India's Consul General here in Dubai, and he explained the procedures that were being followed by the authorities. And these are two independent departments. Now, anytime there's an unnatural death outside a hospital, there is a police investigation that is initiated. It could be anyone, whether it's a celebrity like Sridevi or it could be a common man. In case there's an unnatural death, the procedures do take anything between 3 days to 7 days for medical reports to come in, for facts to be cross-checked. All these facts the police then give to the prosecution department, and the prosecution department independently carries out an investigation, following which a report is filed, which is what happened in this case. The police spoke to the next of kin, which is Bonnie Kapoor. They also spoke to the first responders in this case. They spoke to the police. The medical report was awaited, the medical report in terms of the toxicology report, the blood report. And once all those reports were analyzed and collated and compared with the interrogation or questioning of others, the prosecution department came to a conclusion, Shiv, and submitted their report to the police, saying that the body can be repatriated to India. Then it took about an hour plus for the embalming process to take place, and now the body is on its way to the airport.
Okay, Sharavati Choksi also with us on the phone line from Dubai, and even as we speak, there are a lot of friends of the children of Sridevi who are coming in right now. Sharavati, very quickly, I want to ask you, just to be certain, there is absolutely no scope whatsoever of a reinvestigation, any demands, any doubts that are being raised there in Dubai?
Padmaja, not at all. Given the fact that the body has already been sent off, there is absolutely no chance of any kind of reinvestigation happening over here. It's pretty much a shut case now, and that has also been confirmed by the public prosecutor, who had earlier in the day given a go-ahead.
All right, Sridevi, thanks very much for that quick update. Well, the reason why I ask this is that despite all the evidence at hand, there are some people who are still convinced here in India that they know better than the investigators. They are convinced, they say, that this was a murder, nothing less. And predictably, the politics around even this death, even the death of a completely apolitical lady, has started now. A member of parliament of the BJP, Subramaniam Swamy, I think there's some close family members who are currently coming in. Okay, we've got Mr. Javed Akhtar along with Shabana Azmi, I think, trying to make their way inside right now. And this will keep going on through the evening because 10:30 is when the mortal remains come back. Till then, you can expect more of this to happen. But what was this expression of suspicion and what reactions it triggered? Watch this report.
One of India's greatest actresses is gone, but the mystery on how she fell into the bathtub remains. Several political leaders are raising questions after some local media reports mentioned that traces of alcohol were found in Sridevi's blood samples. Rajya Sabha MP and BJP leader Subramanian Swamy is among the prominent politicians to suspect foul play in the actor's death.
I'm 100% certain she was killed. There was no question about it. The mere fact that they haven't produced for public record, now that the investigation is over, the CCTV footage. They're not able to explain why the husband took 3 hours to report it, not to the police, to the hotel. It's the obvious thing to do, but to the police authorities.
Rajya Sabha MP Amar Singh, who is also a family friend of Sridevi's, said on Monday that the actor never consumed hard liquor.
तथ्यात्मक गड़बड़ी नहीं, जहाँ तक श्रीदेवी जी के बारे में मुझे पता है, हार्ड लिकर का सेवन वो नहीं करते थे.
While initial reports hinted that megastar Sridevi died due to cardiac arrest, Dubai police's forensic reports reveal that the actress died from accidental drowning. Experts believe drowning is difficult in a bathtub, but not entirely impossible. A cardiac arrest can also not be ruled out completely in case of accidental drowning.
So truly, cardiac arrest, when we talk about cardiac arrest, is the end result even of a drowning. So cardiac arrest is when a heart stops, and a heart can stop from drowning, heart can stop from heart attacks, heart can stop from an embolism. So all that can actually happen. One of the important things to understand and realize is that yes, it is a difficult situation to drown in a bathtub, but not impossible.
Now that the Dubai prosecution has closed the case and ruled out foul play, all controversies surrounding the death will hopefully be put to rest. With Gaurav Sawant in Dubai, Bureau Report, India Today.
To say, given what is happening here outside Anil Kapoor's house, this is some good lesson and maybe a good preparation for the Mumbai police in anticipation of what could happen tomorrow. You see, this entire place is now full of people who are not from the media. They've come from the outside. They're curious onlookers. And every 10 minutes or so, there is this mad rush towards any one car that comes in. And the police, as you can see over here, is chasing all of these people out as well. So this is something that happens periodically, and if tomorrow for 3 hours this entire ceremony is going to take place where people can come and pay their respects to Sridevi, ensuring that arrangements are watertight is going to be critical, just to ensure we do not have this kind of manic situation over there. But of all the suspicions and all the things that you may have heard attributed to sources, what really is a matter of fact? Just to make the record clear, we are separating fact from fiction. Here is what we know on the record, no mysterious sources, no attributing to unnamed people.
With the kind of speculation, conspiracy theories, innuendos floating about around the untimely demise of Sridevi, what we at India Today have done is we've decided to do a fact check of all that came about over 48 hours. Let me quickly take you through the facts. Now, the cause of death, what was earlier said was accidental death. Well, that is a fact. The death report confirms the same. The death certificate till now confirms it was accidental. BJP MP claims in this case, Subramaniam Swamy said that Sridevi was murdered. Well, there was no fact to prove so. No proof yet. The case has been closed by the UAE police. Traces of alcohol in blood, that has been reported by the Khaleej Time in Dubai. But the fact is that the death report doesn't mention it. Till the time we actually have our hands on the forensic report and it confirms that there were traces of alcohol in Sridevi's blood, there is no confirmation at all till now. This is primarily been reported by Khaleej Times in Dubai that have quoted internal sources. Now, Sridevi was intoxicated. She fell into the tub. This was another theory that was floated. It's unconfirmed yet. There are no confirmations whether Sridevi was indeed intoxicated and inebriated when she fell into that tub. What we do know, what is a fact, is what the death certificate says, which says that she died due to accidental drowning. Now, another theory that was circulating is that her husband, who was the last witness to actually see her alive, is under probe. The fact is, only a statement has been recorded. Now, this is protocol. There is nothing.
Joining us now on the People's Court, Nasir Abdullah, actor, and Mahesh Thakur, who's also starred with Sridevi in one of her television appearances. And while we do that, let's also tell you that right now there are already ambulances waiting, and of course you have this entire rush for celebrity watching, as it were, beginning again. And let me again remind you, these are people who are not from the media. They are outsiders who just have managed to congregate here, still wondering why the police hasn't managed to clear them out, and they're increasing by the hour. And this attempt now, it looks like, to try and get inside the house, it's going to be quite a task for the police, and a mild lathi charge has now been conducted as well. All of this happening just meters away from a grieving family. I really do not know what to say about this or what to make of this. Nasir Abdullah, I think across the board, if anything, we need a little bit of sensitivity for a family. It's not just a story. For them, it's their life.
Yeah, I guess you're right, but we have to see that she's been an icon for all these, all the people around, Indians all over the world. They absolutely adored her, you know, and there are so many people who do have the curiosity, so they stand out of a curiosity, and I understand. Even if I were passing by, I'd want to stop and see what is going on. So I can understand that it won't be easy for the police to, you know, to maintain, and somehow they don't, the people who are actually there do not think about the privacy and the need for the family members, the offsprings, to be left to their, you know, to their peace, to grieve, because this is the final 8 to 10 hours or more that they have. So yeah, it is one of those things that you have to deal with, and the police know about it, and they will do what they have to.
And Mahesh Thakur, for someone who was as gentle as Sridevi, you know, from all accounts, in fact, tell us about it. The people that we've spoken to who worked with her all say that for the kind of energy that she had on air when she was on screen, it's amazing just how calm, almost unnoticeable she was off it.
Yeah, she was a wonderful person to work with. In fact, somebody had asked me that, did she ever rehearse her scenes with y'all? They said yes, of course. When she did a stint on television, you know, she was a larger-than-life superstar. And when she came to do TV with us, we were all so much in awe. So everybody wondered, would she rehearse? And, you know, but yes, she used to rehearse all her scenes with us. We used to improvise, and it was always such a wonderful time to work with her. You know, it was always fantastic to have her on the set and interact with her. And it's still so difficult to believe that she's no more. That's what's really shocking.
What do you make, Nasir Abdullah? And just to tell our viewers, the family members are going to be receiving the mortal remains at the airport, and Anil Kapoor was the one who has just a few seconds ago now left his house and is on his way to the airport. What do you make of this entire conspiracy theorizing that happened, even to the extent that we've got some MPs saying that without a doubt it's a case of murder?
You know what, I'm a little bit actually surprised how the people jump to the conclusions about there being some kind of a foul play, and they're even using things like, oh, there was alcohol in her blood. What is the big deal? Great. I mean, why not? She's entitled to alcohol. And also they say that at best she used to have some red wine, which is alcohol, etc. There is so much alcohol actually going on in the industry. Every industry, young boys are having a lot of other drugs. A lot of actors have this, that, and the other. I don't want to go into the details because I don't observe them about their habits and stuff. But Mr. Subramaniam Swamy, who is a brilliant, brilliant man at all this, has obviously a doubt because of the lapse of those 3-4 hours where the time actually taken to report to the police, which could have been a lapse on the part of the people in the hotel, because for them it was an act of accidental drowning as a result of whatever. So I'm a little disappointed with the jumping to the conclusion by the people around, saying, oh, there was this, why didn't he do this, why did he go earlier? Sure, he was in Dubai, he dropped his daughter into Bombay, then he had another meeting or two and he thought he would spend some quality time with his wife, and that's fine. And they were supposed to go out. She went in for a bath. She may have had an extra drink, etc. But blackouts happen. Please remember that she was over 54,
no,
almost 54 or more.
Because we do not know whether she had an extra drink or a little drink or a lot of drink or no drink at all, and how is that even germane? The point is that if there's an investigation underway and nobody on record expresses any doubt, and when the case stands closed, it doesn't matter. These things are floated only as a matter of innuendo, which personally speaking, I think just is a huge disservice to the family, nothing else, because it might just be a suggestion to the rest of us, but for the family it is just a whole new truth that they might have to deal with. Stay with me, both gentlemen, because I have to head into a very quick break. On the other side, I especially want to talk to the both of you about the kind of performer that Sridevi was. A very hello and welcome. You're watching People's Court Special Edition, as in 2.5 hours from now, finally a family that has been in grief and mourning for the last 3 days is going to get one step closer to any sense of closure. Anil Kapoor, who lives here right behind me, has just left for the airport, and that's because an ambulance from the Kokilaben hospital is waiting for the mortal remains of Sridevi to be brought back from Dubai. They're going to be received by the close family members. The top developments at this hour as we know them: the prosecutor's office has given a clean chit. The investigation has been closed even as we speak. The mortal remains of Sridevi are on their way back to Mumbai. Sridevi's body will be taken to her home in Green Acres in Lokhandwala. That's where she's going to be overnight, and a condolence meeting will start at 9:30 in the morning, will carry on till noon, which is when people of the public and of course everyone else can come and pay their respects. The cremation subsequently will be held at 3:30. The Dubai prosecution, like I said, had ordered the release of his body, given the clearance letters to her family, and embalming subsequently took place. For all the doubters, the prosecutor's office released a statement denying any foul play. They said that the case is now closed, and the prosecutor's office said that her medical report shows the cause of death as drowning after losing consciousness, possibly in the bathroom of the hotel that she was staying at along with her husband, Anil Kapoor. It is inside a tub in the suite that she was staying at that possibly Sridevi could have drowned, and that is what the prosecutors have finally ruled. There was no foul play, nothing else. Simple conclusion: accidental drowning, possibly after she lost consciousness. Gaurav Sawant gets you the details.
ये है जुमेरा एमिरेट्स स्टार में कमरा नंबर 2303। सुपरस्टार श्रीदेवी इसी के एक माला नीचे 22वें माले पर थी। ये दृश्य है इस कमरे से। 50 माले का है ये पूरा स्ट्रक्चर। यहां से शेख जायद रोड का पूरा नजारा आप नीचे देख सकते हैं। ये दुबई के सबसे महंगे और सबसे अच्छे होटल्स में से एक है। ये 3 कमरों को मिलाकर एक स्वीट बन सकता है। जैसा आप देख सकते हैं यहां पर बहुत ही लग्जरी स्वीट है ये दुबई के एमिरेट्स होटल का। बहुत ही आलीशान बाथरूम भी है यहां का। और ये है बाथटब इस होटल का। 23rd फ्लोर पर है ये। ऐसा ही बाथटब नीचे के फ्लोर्स पर भी था। लेकिन अगर आप ध्यान से इस बाथटब को अगर देखें तो संगमरमर का है ये पत्थर। बहुत सॉलिड संगमरमर का है ये पत्थर। और ये है बाथटब की गहराई। बहुत ज्यादा गहरा नहीं है, बहुत बड़ा बाथटब नहीं है। ये है पूरा नजारा यहाँ के बाथटब का। कुछ ऐसा ही बाथटब इन लग्जरी स्वीट्स में है। आखिर कैसे हुआ हादसा? प्रारंभिक जानकारी में यह निकलकर आ रहा है अब कि श्रीदेवी जब बाथरूम में आई तो शायद उन्हें चक्कर आया और चक्कर आने की वजह से वो बेहोश हो गई। उनका सर इस दीवार पर लगा और इस कारण जो पानी भरा था उसमें वो बेहोश हो गई और इसी से उनकी मृत्यु हुई। अब उनका पार्थिव शरीर भारत भेज दिया जा चुका है और यहां पर जो भी जांच हुई है उसमें यही निकलकर आया है कि ये एक दुर्घटना थी, एक हादसा था। एक्सीडेंटल ड्राउनिंग की वजह से श्रीदेवी की मृत्यु हुई।
My colleagues Mayuresh and Pia continue to be with me. That was a report that Gaurav sent from Dubai. So let me ask you, Pia, Anil Kapoor has already left. What about the other family members? Who all are going to be there to receive the mortal remains when Boney Kapoor comes back?
Well, Padmaja, let me also remind you that in the morning, Arjun Kapoor left for Dubai to be with his father and, help him with all the procedures. So, Arjun will be flying back with Boney Kapoor with the mortal remains. Anil Kapoor has just left to, receive them at the airport. And of course, at the moment, we still have Janvi and Khushi inside the house. We're waiting for them to actually leave and reach Green Acres. Apart from that, no other family members have gone at the moment. Sanjay Kapoor is also with Boney Kapoor on his way back from Dubai. So slowly we'll see the family members leaving from Anil Kapoor's residence to the Green Acres, where the preparations are on to receive, Sridevi's mortal remains. Right next to Green Acres, which is her residence, is the Celebration Sports Club, where she would be, laid out there so that, the fans and a lot of film personalities can go and pay their condolences. But at the moment, this is the information that we have.
Right. All right, Pia, thanks very much. Mayuresh, very, very quickly, is there any demand just as yet or even a possibility of a last-minute hitch because of the doubts that were doing the rounds over here? Could anyone in India even ask for a probe or does anyone want it?
Apart from Swami, no one could get that doubt. When we had word with Amar Singh, he also clearly said that there is no doubt because the investigators themselves have cleared the file and they have shut this file. So there is no such doubt.
All right, Mayuresh, Pia, I really appreciate you joining us, of course, at 10:30 when the mortal remains come back to India. Our entire team of reporters here from Mumbai and also a live update from Dubai about what has happened there. We'll continue to report all of that. But like I said earlier, there's one aspect of Sridevi's career that not too many of us, at least here in North India or in Mumbai, Bollywood, elsewhere, seem to pay that much attention to, that of her extensive filmography in the South. And you can't just bunch them all together because she has an extremely rich and diverse body of work in Telugu cinema, in Malayalam cinema, in Tamil cinema, and the beauty is that she starred opposite some of the biggest names and yet managed to make that film her vehicle.
இனிமே வாங்க போங்க மரியாதைலாம் வேண்டாம்னு நினைக்கிறேன். எனக்கு எப்பவும் சுத்தி வளைச்சு பேசவும் தெரியாது.
Dialogues were subtle. Sridevi's real low-tone voice delivered dialogues with ease. Her big nose, eyes and thick hair were admired. Maile of Tamil cinema was little overweight, chubby cheeks with a baby face. Except for few movies, she was always seen as an actor who could carry on heavy roles. Tamil audience loved simple Archana of Johnny. They adored innocent Maile of Padinaru Vaidinile. They sympathized with struggling theatre artist Devi in Varumai Niram Sigappu.
This is another way of extracting more money. I know.
Then came Moonram Pirai, the role which fits Sridevi to the T. But again, Sridevi never exaggerated the role of a mentally unstable girl in a dramatized manner. She was innocent and natural. But that was one of the last few films of real Sridevi that Tamil audience got to watch.
Yama, நீ என்ன செஞ்ச? நம்ம சுப்ரமணியல சுப்ரமணி அவனுக்கு போட்டு வைக்கலான்னு கொஞ்சம் இங்க கேட்டேன். இத்தனால நான் பாட்டு இங்க கேட்டேன். அப்புறம் தரண்டி போன்னு சொல்லிட்டான்.
हमने बहाने से छुपके जमाने से.
The movie, made as Sadma in Hindi, changed her career path. The gentle actress took the avatar of a bubbly actress, something that Sridevi was not. She had to lose lot of weight, then her nose had become thinner, the curly hair was straightened. What happened to us, Sridevi? Lamented Tamil audience.
In the Hindi film industry, she dominates, she falls into the lap of these macho movies, you know. So when she acts with people like Jitendra and all of that, I mean, you watch her purely for her graceful execution of her dance. She's a great dancer. And you just watch a film for just dancing, and I feel that's not enough.
Being in South India, you have to be the girl next door types, and you have to be more homely. And this transformation, what she has done to herself, has been a major strength, and that is what has turned her into the Bollywood as a super star female character.
But Bollywood had embraced her and gave a makeover. She shined at comedy and was a superstar.
I very well remember one of the famous songs. I still love that song in Tamil, Varve Mayam. നീലവാന ചോലയിൽ നീന്തിടുന്ന ചന്ദ്രികേ.
It seems like, the memories that Sridevi has left behind is the only thing that will captivate all these people and all the cinema goers year after year, even after a demise. A tragic end to an era is what we consider now with the demise of Sridevi.
Sridevi had left a void in Tamil cinema years ago when she went to Bollywood. Now her death has denied any chance for the Tamil audience to see her in characters like that of Archana, Maile or Kokila. For Tamil audience, she will always be remembered as Devi, Sridevi. Of course, they still have the regret. If only Sridevi had stayed back in the South movies. With Akshaya Nath and Shalini Lobo, this is Priyambada in Delhi for India Today.
And Mahesh Thakur, my obvious question to you is going to be, at a time when we were bang in the middle of that entire Saas Bahu season in the 2000s, came Malini Iyer, where Sridevi, who had come from Tamil cinema into Hindi cinema, then played a role of a South Indian on Hindi television. What was that like? Okay, while we try and get Mr. Thakur back, Nasir Abdullah, if that isn't a gamble, what is?
Well, you know by now that she was an actress, she was an artist since the age of 5. So she could do anything. She could actualize a fantasy. If you asked her to play a Martian on the moon or Mars, she would have done it because she had the ability to transform into actuality what would appear to most of us to be a fantasy. She had that ability, and I wish I had that. I have almost, that is almost like a disability I have. I mean, when I watch her, and I have watched her over a period of years, she had the amazing ability, the agility to jump from one part to the other, one expression, one mood to the other. You know, her eyes were always, you know, dancing, or if they had to cry, they would cry so convincingly that you had to feel it in your throat. So I'm not at all surprised that she did what she did for the Indian TV, and of course a South Indian, as a South Indian character. So she wouldn't have any problem there. It would have to be much more difficult for her to play maybe a Mexican or something. But you know, she could actualize it. I mean, she was so gifted and so brilliant.
Oh, and wouldn't
in
we
fact,
have
I wanted to play her husband
to see that. But unfortunately, some things, some wishes just remain unfulfilled. Just stay with me, Nasir Abdullah, for a second, because right now there is an absolute all clear that has been given by investigators. Some more family members right now coming into the house of Anil Kapoor. As far as the investigations are concerned, in Dubai they have been shut. But what really happened? The sequence of events inside the Dubai hotel being reconstructed here by Gaurav Sawant.
ये है जुमेरा एमिरेट्स स्टार में कमरा नंबर 2303। सुपरस्टार श्रीदेवी इसी के एक माला नीचे 22वें माले पर थी। ये दृश्य है इस कमरे से। 50 माले का है ये पूरा स्ट्रक्चर। यहां से शेख जायद रोड का पूरा नजारा आप नीचे देख सकते हैं। ये दुबई के सबसे महंगे और सबसे अच्छे होटल्स में से एक है। ये 3 कमरों को मिलाकर एक स्वीट बन सकता है। जैसा आप देख सकते हैं यहां पर बहुत ही लग्जरी स्वीट है ये दुबई के एमिरेट्स होटल का। बहुत ही आलीशान बाथरूम भी है यहां का, और ये है बाथटब इस होटल का। 23rd फ्लोर पर है ये। ऐसा ही बाथटब नीचे के फ्लोर्स पर भी था। लेकिन अगर आप ध्यान से इस बाथटब को अगर देखें तो संगमरमर का है ये पत्थर, बहुत सॉलिड संगमरमर का है ये पत्थर। और ये है बाथटब की गहराई, बहुत ज्यादा गहरा नहीं है, बहुत बड़ा बाथटब नहीं है। ये है पूरा नजारा यहाँ के बाथटब का। कुछ ऐसा ही बाथटब इन लग्जरी स्वीट्स में है। आखिर कैसे हुआ हादसा? प्रारंभिक जानकारी में यह निकलकर आ रहा है अब कि श्रीदेवी जब बाथरूम में आई तो शायद उन्हें चक्कर आया, और चक्कर आने की वजह से वो बेहोश हो गई। उनका सर इस दीवार पर लगा और इस कारण जो पानी भरा था उसमें वो बेहोश हो गई और इसी से उनकी मृत्यु हुई। अब उनका पार्थिव शरीर भारत भेज दिया जा चुका है और यहां पर जो भी जांच हुई है उसमें यही निकल कर आया है कि ये एक दुर्घटना थी, एक हादसा था। एक्सीडेंटल ड्राउनिंग की वजह से श्रीदेवी की मृत्यु हुई। गौरव सावंत, दुबई।
In fact, it's just going to be another 12 hours. It seems unreal, doesn't it, for all of us who have seen Sridevi from the time that we were growing up, singing her songs, dancing her dances, that in less than 12 hours from now, she will be cremated, she will be gone. This glorious chapter in Indian cinema will have closed, but it'll take a very, very long time for this family to have healed. As we say goodbye for today's edition of People's Court, we leave you with this latest tributes that have been paid to Sridevi, the lady and the actor. Thanks for watching.
Shocked by Sridevi's sudden demise, condolences poured in. Not only from her Bollywood contemporaries and directors, but also Hindi cinema's younger generation, including daughter Janvi's friend, Sara Ali Khan. Sridevi was a true pan-Indian superstar, the most successful actress of her generation in the South and the North. This is how her co-star of 27 films, Kamal Haasan, saw the actor's journey from a shy teenager to the electric superstar she became.
My deepest condolence to the family, Mr. Boni, the children. I know they loved her very much, and I know how much Sridevi loved her daughter. Hang in there, Boni. I'm sorry.
Kamal was spotted in Mumbai at Anil Kapoor's house. And even superstar Rajnikant flew in. He was also spotted visiting Anil Kapoor's residence to meet the grieving family.
मेरा नाम अंजू है जी।
Thalaiva worked with Sridevi in more than 20 films, and Rajnikant and Sridevi shared a very close bond.
आपकी अम्मा नहीं जी।
காலையில் தான் எனக்கு வந்து இந்த விஷயம் தெரிஞ்சது. என்னால் இப்போ கூட நம்ப முடியல ஸ்ரீதேவி அவர்கள் நம்ம கூட இல்லைன்னு சொல்லி. ரொம்ப ரொம்ப ஷாக்கிங்காக இருந்தது. ஜஸ்ட் வந்து ஒரு 3 மாதத்துக்கு முன்னாடி தான் நான் வந்து மட்ராஸில் வந்துட்டு நானும் போனி கபூர் அவங்கெல்லாம் வந்து ஒரு டின்னர் போயிருந்தோம்.
மானவா மானவா நின்னே மானவா.
Telugu superstar Chiranjeevi, who worked with Sridevi in multiple films, also recorded a heartfelt message for the dancing diva.
రామానా నీవు మాట్లాడినది ఏ భాష మానవా? రామానగా నేమి?
రామానగా నేమా? ఇదే గురించి ఎలాంటి ఒక సందర్భం వస్తున్నాను కానీ ఆ సందర్భంగా ఇలా మాట్లాడవలసి వస్తున్నాను కానీ నిజంగా నేను ఎప్పుడూ ఊహించలేదు. ఇది చాలా దురదృష్టం. అందం అభినయం కలబోసిన నటి శ్రీదేవి, అత్యద్భుత నటి. అలాంటి నటిమణి అంతకుముందు లేరు, ఇక భవిష్యత్తులో కూడా వస్తారని అనుకోను.
Sridevi's Chandni co-star Rishi Kapoor also spoke exclusively to India Today.
I'd never imagined that I'd be writing Sridevi's obituary in today's papers and speaking like this with you about her. It's uncalled for, and I feel absolutely devastated by the fact that she was 54 years of age and she had everything going for her.
Copy that as best as possible. If a choreographer was bad, I was a bad dancer. If he was a good choreographer, I did good songs. But Sridevi was very good. But what I like to talk about her now is that she would, after the assistant choreographers showed our movements, she would be ready for the take. It would take me a little more time. Normally people, when they are ready for the take, they go and wait and they wait for the other person to get ready. But Sridevi never let me rehearse with the assistants. Till I was not perfect, she used to rehearse with.
जब
टीवी में देखने के बाद मुझे यकीन हुआ, बट इट इज़ अ ग्रेट शॉक, क्योंकि ये उम्र नहीं है जाने का।
Good morning, madam. You are 5 minutes late, Kajal.
Raveena Tandon told India Today that Sridevi was an inspiration to actresses across the country.
तो कहीं तुम्हारी नौकरी ना छूट जाए. Understand? You better understand.
Shri was so much fun to be with. Everyone saw her as this shy, aloof kind of a thing, but there was this, quality of a child woman in her, which was mischievous and naughty, and she would be giggling at things, and we'd, crack jokes, and she was just all there. So it's very difficult for me, someone to comprehend that, in a flash of a second, it's all such a beautiful life can just be over.
Remember, Sridevi was the #1 star in Tamil, Telugu, Kannada, Malayalam and Hindi cinema. Thus, the who's who of Bollywood also visited Anil Kapoor's house. Khushi and Janvi's half-brother Arjun Kapoor also paid a visit, while Ranveer Singh and Deepika Padukone also met Sridevi's daughters, Khushi and Janvi. Entertainment Bureau, India Today.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you will love to.